So hey, since my family and I aren't going anywhere for Christmas break, might as well talk about the time when I went to Singapore. Well, my parents kind of had to pay for my trip to Singapore because it was only a trip for two, not a trip for two plus a child like me. A grade 7-year-old who's still so cute and so thin like me now. Like, look at this face. Grade 7-year-old. So, like, here's a picture. Yeah. Why are we going to Singapore? Because my dad was awarded Best DM and the awarding ceremony was in Singapore. And the awardees weren't just my dad. It was all over Asia. There were like, I think, 5 awardees. Really, really tough. Here's a picture of them. And they were treated to a trip to the Banyan Tree Hotel. I think it's in Thailand. Yeah, I think it's Thailand, yeah. I don't know, it's been a while. So I'm going to go on a limb here and talk about the parts of my experience in Singapore which I really remembered and I really, really loved. So the first thing was going to the airport. Yeah, going to the airport, Naya Terminal, Manila. So the airport we arrived was in Changi Airport, which is like we went there at night. And what I was so amazed is the streets were so clean. I'm like here in the Philippines. Why? So going back, we arrived there at night, and our taxi driver drove like, let's see.
The Red Bull and the Mercedes are tangling and trying to squeeze past. Bottas is just blocked out by Verstappen, but now almost going into the back.
Yeah, he drove like that. But it was really quiet there. There were no cars in the streets at night. I think it was already like, 9 or 10 p.m. when he arrived. Because in Singapore, the time there is like a few hours earlier than there in the Philippines. So we had to change our watches. So the next day, we rode the MRT over there. Like, wow. The MRT was really confusing at first because we don't know where to go and we couldn't speak Mandarin. I had Mandarin classes when I was younger, but I took it for granted because why? Why should we be taking Mandarin classes if we don't? It's just so useless. Grade 7-year-old me like, shoot, I couldn't understand majority of they said because most of the time they'd speak Malaysian or Mandarin. So yeah. Yay! Until we found like, say, a cashier there in the MRT, the MRT is very, very clean. Then when we arrived in our destination, so we arrived in a mall. So the MRT connected to a mall, and then there was McDonald's. I realized there's no rice. They don't sell rice there. They don't sell rice. Boy, they don't sell rice there. I look at the menu. The menu just said burger. Burger. Chicken burger, chicken nuggets, burger. I thought they had rice. I told my dad like that. They have no rice. They got no rice. So we went to, since there's no Disneyland there, we went to Universal Studios Singapore, which is freaking awesome. So, Universal Studios, we get in, it's all good. Here's a montage of all the pictures that we took. Yeah, pretty neat. Favorite ride? You should try the Transformers ride because there's a real there was a real Bumblebee car. Camaro, yes. The Camaro. It was a real Camaro rotating around. You take a picture of it. It doesn't turn into the Bumblebee, sadly. And the other place that we went to was the Singapore Ferris wheel, which gave you a big view of its area. Like you could see the sea or the Strait of Singapore, and then you can see Marina Bay Sands over there. and then you can see like buildings all around. Yeah, buildings. Because Singapore is a very urbanized place for a very small country. I mean, like, look at this country. Wait, give me a sec. Look at Singapore. Would you look at that? That's Singapore. That's Singapore over there. That small dot. That very small dot. And this is the Philippines. Why is this more, or why is this, I mean, more urbanized than this? Well, aside from it being an archipelago, I mean, like, this is a very small country. Why is it more successful and urbanized than our country? It has more places. Philippines, get yourself together. So yeah, that's Singapore. We went to this museum in, like, near Marina Bay Sands. It looks like a broken eggshell. I think there's another picture in Google. You can, like, I can show it here. We went there. The exhibit, there was an art exhibit and a mummy exhibit. So though we went to both, so we got tickets. Yeah, of course. So we went there. It was very barren. It's sad. The art area, it only had very few people, like a handful of people there. It's really saddened me because I like art. I want to appreciate art, but art is not being appreciated by a lot of people because they're so busy with other stuff. Then the mummy experience was nice, but I forgot everything about it. Yeah. You can see there's a picture over here. Yeah, that's one of the pictures there. Next, one of my favorite places in Singapore was the flower gardens. It was beside Marina Bay Sands, so we had planned to go there. Yeah, we went to the flower garden next to the dome, the museum, and the last is Marina Bay Sands. So I'm wearing the same shirt, and my shirt looks so awkward. I think you've already seen a few pictures I've shown to you guys. It's a One Direction shirt with very weird looking pants and Crocs. What? Okay, 7-year-old Eliza, what is with your fashion sense? I still don't have a fashion sense, but so yeah. So the flower garden. I can only say one word. Beautiful. No, really, it is beautiful. Because of course it's called a flower garden, and you see in pictures where they showcase their gigantic upside down umbrella shape that goes like this. These kind of, yeah, that stuff. It goes like that. Yeah, those shaped steel things. Those hold like a variety of plants, of ferns, and then it's really eco-friendly. So since even if they're a modernized and urbanized place, they're both clean and eco-friendly. And then you go inside the flower garden. Of course, you have to pay. You have to pay because they're maintaining the place. You go inside the flower garden and you see a lot of flowers. It's like the one in Busai, but it's in a dome, like a greenhouse dome, and there's butterflies there, and there's, like, of course, a lot of flowers, a lot of trees. Well, of course, the trees, they take it from somewhere else and they put it in there. Doesn't mean they just grew a palm tree out of nowhere. So, complimentary to that, we went there and then we took pictures. More pictures. I don't have video, sadly. hi again. I had to move from the bedroom upstairs to down here because I don't have any room. And it's being cleaned right now, so I gotta move here. So there, that's the montage you saw. Me cleaning up the place. Kinda cleaning up the place, cleaning up my mess. Yeah, about PewDiePie. Missing PewDiePie one day and Marina Bay Sands, like swimming pool, infinity pool. Yes, that one. And going back to Universal Studios, I think I forgot this very important story I have. Okay, so aside from the Transformers ride we rode, there was this Jurassic Park ride, which was actually really nice. So the Jurassic Park ride was actually a water ride. So they provided, like, you have to pay for a locker. I think it was like 21 Singaporean dollars or 35. I forgot. But yeah, we placed our stuff there. Then we lined. We placed only a few stuff there because it was really small, and we brought a lot of stuff because we're tourists. That's what tourists do. We bring too many stuff for our own good. So yeah, we lined, and then it was too late for us to realize this was a water ride. I realized it was a water ride, so it was like going well. It's like giving a tour. You know, it's like the story of Jurassic Park. Gonna give you a tour ride. It's gonna give you an automated tour of, oh, this is welcome to Jurassic Park, and then it will lead you around these animatronic robots, and these are the robots we have biologically resurrected from amber and from eggs, and look at them, it's so amazing. And all of a sudden it's just like, it becomes Jurassic Park, obviously, so it changes and becomes like, oh no, there's like alarms going off everywhere. It's saying that you should leave the park, and then people in the raft, we can't leave the park because we're in a raft. We have to finish the ride, so we get stuck. It's night, and then we're in a water tunnel. So we go up there, and then it's scary, obviously, because it's dark, and then they're saying get out and you have to leave because, oh, this is the dinosaurs in the park have escaped, so we can't do anything because we're strapped to our seats, and then we have this, and we didn't even buy ponchos. Woo, it's great. So we went up to, there's like this rising water levels, beware broken power lines, and then you look above, and then there's the T-Rex! Animatronic. I deep down inside, I knew it was just an animatronic head. So we go down that, it's rising water levels, see the T-Rex, and then the water decides to just, that's how it went. It went down there. And then it was a circular raft, so I was in the, like, facing back, so as the water, like, as we went down that slide, I was drenched. My mom was here, and I think my dad was here, I think. And then there were like 3 people in front, and we're just like, oh, why we even ride this? And the people in front of us said that, oh, you haven't been to this ride before? Like, no. We're just tourists here. This is our first time here in Singapore. Oh yeah, you shouldn't have brought your stuff because obviously you'd get wet, and look, you should have brought an extra shirt because you get wet on this ride. And I'm like, we're like, oh well, sorry, but we rode the ride and we got wet, and we had one set of clothes. Just realizing that, oh, we're all drenched, and all of a sudden my mom just starts rustling through her bag, and she's like, our passports got wet. Our passports got wet, but luckily our passport only got wet on the edge. I think it's like you passport, and then this side, the part where you, like the part where it's stapled or it's like glued together. Yeah, that part. But that part also had electronic stuff, so it's fine. Nothing was too seriously worn. Just our clothes, and it was all soaky and weird. It felt so like wearing this for the whole day. Like, why are we bringing extra clothes? And then we went back to the locker room where we had to pay, obviously, because it was like it wasn't for free, so there was like just a locker, and then here's the paying station, and all of a sudden we saw this guy. He was complaining to a guard, and he's like, our stuff got stolen. Where is our stuff? Like, these are tourists like us. Like, oh my god. We didn't regret that we placed our valuables in my mom's bag. Oh yeah, that's also when my shoes got soaking wet. It smelled bad because it got wet. My iPod Touch. Yeah, we were actually really scared because the locker really close to us got robbed of basically all their stuff. And I think my dad placed his fanny pack there, or his backpack, I think. Yeah, I think that's all I remember. I think I can finally end this video because there's so many things I might have remembered, but I really don't think I can say it right now. But maybe when I cut this video, I'll be like, oh, wait, there's still one more. No, I'll be like, that's it. Like, maybe sooner or later I can go see other places in Singapore because I really want to go back there. For a small country like Singapore, it's really nice to go there. So yeah, I might see you in another video in a different channel. Or maybe never, but bye! Look at this janky vlog setup. And our dog in the background. That's another setup for the montage when I was going downstairs. Very janky. And here's the setup for my vlog. I don't have enough equipment. Goodbye.